Right there on your hat, we see Burnley, and obviously we will chat about that, but we saw an announcement from the Burnley Soccer Club. You guys are entering the soccer tournament, TST, the $1 million soccer tournament that I just learned of last year, which is now an ESPN broadcast.
Oh, wow.
It's a soccer tournament worth $1 million. It's 7-on-7, high speed. It is shorter field, smaller field. It was awesome. A lot of my old friends were playing in it last year when I first knew that it was existing. Now it's an ESPN thing. Burnley has a team in there. Atta baby, JJ.
Yeah.
You and the wife picking up a team? Is that what you're getting, a soccer ball? Are you playing?
Yes, I am going to pick up soccer balls from Dick's, literally. Kay and I are going to train this afternoon. We have a men's team and a women's team in TST. We're very excited about it. I believe it's either 42 or 48 men's teams and 8 women's teams. So it's very beneficial for me that my wife is a phenomenal soccer player, and there's 8 women's teams. She's getting some of her former teammates back together. She's getting a little crew together. So very excited. I am coaching / possibly playing on the men's team. Not quite as confident in my own game, but we do have a bunch of Burnley legends, some of our academy players playing, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it.
Okay, I don't know about the women's side of the whole thing, but I do know that on the men's side, you're going to have company, pal. I have a team in the TST as well. The Concafa Soccer Club will be in the TST for $1 million. Now, JJ, I just want to let you Burnley boys know that I don't know who you have. Burnley legends, academy boys, JJ Watt's going to train at Dick's House of Sport or whatever. I don't know which. My team, okay, I made some calls to some old friends. Stacked. I'll be releasing the roster next week.
Okay.
The roster will come out next week. We got names.
Yeah.
We got a team. Head coach of the team, Tony Miola. He's coaching on my team. He was on the national squad, if you know what I mean. Yeah. We're going to win TST. So good luck to your Burnley team just getting, dunked on by the Concafa Soccer Club. TST in June should be absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to see you down there. I think you got enough time. Just starting the sport. It should be good. Should be good.
All right. Our friendship has officially ended until after June 8th, I believe. I hate you.
Respect it.
You hate?
I hate you now. We are competitors. I don't know how it works from a scheduling standpoint, but I hope that the CONCACAF team.
Concafa!
Son of a
bitch!
You don't want this smoke, JJ.
Asshole! It's the Concafa!
Lightning bolts? Are those lightning bolts or deer antlers? What is that?
Whoa.
Well, there's thunder and there's lightning, you see? Yeah. You don't get caught in the storm of the Concafa Soccer Club, you asshole. The way you're talking right now needs to slow down, okay? Needs to slow down. Because I know this Burnley team, when you were in England, they were undefeated.
Yeah. Undefeated.
Congratulations. They were undefeated. The Watt effect completely 1-0-3. Whenever JJ Watt was in England, I mean, that is.
Points galore.
They could sense him.
Yeah.
They could feel him. The watts meter was in the locker room.
Roof.
We got to show up for this big. They probably were so alarmed at how big he was.
Oh, God. Scared.
Whenever he walked in, holy shit, I didn't know humans came like this. But they were. So I know you've been having a little good mojo with soccer, in that whole world. My team lives it every day.
Talk me through the Concafa. Like, are we getting? Is this Ty Gump? Is this Connor?
We'll be there.
Yeah, absolutely. I was supporting.
Boys will be there. Yeah, there'll be a lot of this.
Yeah, face paint.
Towels. Bottles of water, potentially.
Get those drums that they use, those crazy people who are the fans.
Jordan Poyer on one of those hippie
On
things.
the handpan.
On the handpan.
Magic spray.
Yeah, that's what we got going on. That's what we.
A lot of magic spray.
Yeah,
Tons.
Yep.
All right, Pat. When's the last time you kicked the soccer ball? When's the last time you kicked the ball?
This morning, right?
Yeah, well, so I was going to really get into it like 2 to 3 weeks ago whenever I found out I had a team and was going to officially get in there. And I'd said every day, today's the day.
Yep.
Today, and then that day just happened. So the next day I woke up, I'm like, this is the one.
This is the day.
Yeah.
And then day all of a sudden just.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm laying in my bed and I'm like, okay, tomorrow.
Yep.
So I've been doing that for about 21 days straight. Had mania. Today's the day. Today's the day, JJ. Now it's officially announced. I'm getting out there.
We're on the exact same page because when I went to London, I was like, all right, I'm going to train in London. And I went up with Burnley and I did train with them for a few days. But the rest of the time I did nothing. Today is literally the day. Kay and I are going today to start training for the first time for this. And just really putting a lot of good energy out there for my hip flexors, my adductors. I'm just hoping everything stays intact today.
Hammies as well. What are you playing? Are you playing goalie? Feels like you'd be a good goalie.
See, I have always thought I could be a goalie, but Kay shooting on me really dispelled that notion pretty quickly. I'm not confident anymore in my skills there.
Yikes.
I honestly don't know, man. I mean, there's some really good players in this tournament. Like, this tournament's legit. So I'm trying to minimize my time on the pitch.
Could be a corner specialist.
Because
Just be the red card guy.
Yeah. You can come in and set the tone.
Send a message.
7 on 6.
No, 1,000% tone setter. I mean, I am going to come out of the gates and I'm going to let everybody know what we're about.
Oh, I'm going cleats up on you so fast. There's no slide tackles from what I've learned, which is
That's huge.
That was a huge part of my game.
Love that.
I was a very good slide tackler. I'm in and out of there before anybody even notices. There's no slide tackling, which kind of sucks. I'm a little bit bummed out about it. But I will have you know, my team is stacked with some enforcers as well. We got a lot of international caps with red cards on my team.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're not scared. We are going to set the tone as well if you would like to play that game. We do not have Zizou, although
I would like to play that game.
Huh. Okay, you'll play that game quick until
I hope you got some size. I hope you got some size.
You have no idea, brother. Ever heard of Omos?
Yeah. LeBron.
His name's
Omos. My Lord.
Omos is not on our team. 7'2" WWE superstar Omos is not on our team.
It's a hand up.
Anyways, anybody out there who is a soccer person who's good, though, we do have a couple spots open on our roster.
Okay.
No, I was going to do that. Don't steal that.
Too late.
If anybody,
any good soccer players, if you're a good soccer player and you're not professional, but you were or almost professional, give me a call.
So for our team, give a call to Michael Grella, who is on our team.
Whoa.
Yeah, former teammate of mine. He's in MLS with good bid. He now covers everything in CBS. Anyways, good luck to your team. From what I've heard, though, you guys are dust. You know what I mean?
Terrible.
Yeah. I mean, from what I've heard, that you haven't played soccer in 15 years. So
I'm just one piece of the 20-person puzzle.
Who scores more goals? Me or you? Me or you? Who scores more goals in this tournament? I'm not even confident myself as I said the words.
Yeah, I feel pretty okay. I hit a couple balls last week. You know, I lied to you there a little bit. I hit a couple balls a week before that. It's moving. I got the TST ball too, you know, because different panels make the ball do different things. Obviously, you know that. So I feel.
Are you bringing the whole crew? Is the show going to film from Cary?
Yeah, we're doing a show live from down. I mean, the TST crew was saying some things, almost got it canceled, but
Sure.
but we are taking show down. They were excited. They were very excited, very kind. A lot of asks coming pretty quickly.
Okay.
And then I almost was, when that starts happening, I go, okay,
Yep, forget it.
we will move this
Never
one
mind.
right off the table. But instead, they became like great, like the TST people are awesome. They're also the same ones that run the basketball tourney.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Good
Yes,
turn.
they
Good
are.
turn.
Good turn.
Yeah, they are.
Talented, too.
There's the same thing with the soccer. This soccer, we're hearing names that are playing. I think Nani's playing in it.
Yeah, Nani. Yeah,
Money will do
Pepe.
that.
I heard.
Sergio Aguero coming out of retirement to play as well.
Is that true?
What?
Where's Freddie Adu?
Aguero is playing?
Freddie Adu, potentially.
That one hurt because Sergio was first on my list that I gave a call to, and he's like, I got my own team.
Okay, I don't know who that is, but his team sucks compared to ours.
Yep.
So rest in peace to his team that whole time.
Freddie Adu, you said?
I think there's some people reaching out to Freddie Adu potentially.
65
I'm
now?
having a big problem. I'm having a big problem.
What?
There are literally not size 15 soccer cleats on the
Somebody
market.
will find those. Somebody will
Custom.
find
Get
them.
them custom.
I have been on the internet. Somebody let me know because I'm currently wearing American football cleats to play European football. I need.
Well, those
size
aren't allowed on the
15
pitch.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know, you get
Soccer cleats.
that cleat up in the front, I ain't going to let you on the same pitch as me, and
Yep.
it's certainly not my team. Tony Miola's going to smack you in the mouth.
He will.
You try to wear those cleats onto our pitch. Just want to let you know that against Concafa
This
Soccer
is a
Club.
plea. Anybody out there, I need size 15 soccer cleats. I would appreciate it. I've searched the internet, can't find any.
Probably a couple different pairs, right? Depending upon what the rain is, soft ground, firm ground, the whole thing.
Yeah, sure. Would just love if they looked good too.
Got some Copas here, size 15.
One search found him, asshole.
Figure it out.
170.
Soccer team.
What are those? Pele wore those.
Yeah, don't you have an equipment staff?
Yeah, how?
Equipment managers on
Yeah,
staff.
they don't have the biggest in Europe. Like the whole point of me going over there, we're going to train. They were like, "What size boot do you?" We got it all set up. Literally, they don't make them. It's not like they just literally don't make them.
We just saw it. We literally just. You need to get in there and
Yeah,
Please don't.
You got a clean house. They're lying to you.
Don't put those on, JJ. Please.
The Copas.
I mean,
Those
come on,
are
man.
Don't do
those
that.
are iconic.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Copas are legendary.
Hey, I want you to.
right
I want you
if I want to
to.
ref the tournament, I'll wear those. Sure.
What are you talking
Come
about?
on.
You're overly grown, dude. It's your fault. You got to get what you can.
Yeah.
I want you to wear those tongues flipped down too.
have
Old
to.
school tongue flipped down with the whole thing. Yeah, I don't think you got to wear shin guards in this tourney. I don't
Nice.
think.
Oh, yeah, no slide tap.
Yeah. Well.
You're gonna want to.
Whoa.
Listen, bro, you're big hack.
Yeah.
I'll walk out there with this thing on, okay, and I will still. If my lungs can survive, which is that's the big test.
Big.
here. That's the big test here. I am.
Smaller field.
Whenever you smaller field, I can hit a ball from one side to the other.
Subs on the fly.
Live.
Striker, right?
Well, yeah, but I think
How long are the halves? Do we know?
I think it's 20 minutes each, I think. But then the end isn't an end. The end is that scoring thing where it's one goal more than whoever's at the lead at a certain time. So it has to end on a goal. So let's say you're up 4-1.
Yeah, right. In what world?
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Fairy tale land, maybe.
Oh, jeez. That was a good one. That's good soccer talk. All right, so my team's up 4-1.
Sure.
Okay, I don't even know how you scored. I'm very pissed that your team even got a goal here.
Through the
Tony
goal.
Meola has already broken a clipboard as the coach of the entire team. So then some rules clip in. I forget the exact names. Game ends at 1st to 5. So you guys could technically still come back, score 4 straight, but we have to score 1 and it's over. Like 38
Love
minutes
that.
in or something.
Love that.
NBA All-Star game.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
Yeah.
It's real.
I think it's really.
Yeah.
What's the exact date?
Very
June what?
entertaining.
Do we know the date?
June 4th? I thought it was the first weekend of June.
I don't know. We'll see you out there. All right.
Yeah, it's right around then. We gotta get out there,
through
get
the
some
10th.
brews with the boys. That'll be fun. That'll be a really fun time.
So
I'm
your
looking
Burnley.
forward to it.
So your Burnley team's going to lose the TST. Okay, that's going to be a bummer. Bummer for Burnley. That's going to be the headline.
Yeah.
Boom.
no.
Print the papers now.
Yeah, but they already got it spelled out because how are we doing? I saw they were undefeated when you were in England, but then I'm hearing bad news. Gumps, what do we got going on with this Burnley team, even though they were undefeated when JJ White was over in England?
Actually, as soon as JJ hopped on that plane, they lost a massive match to Everton. So
on, man.
unfortunately,
Jage.
JJ has to move to England for them to.
Oh,
win
you're going to miss
games.
TST. You're going to be living in England? What's going on?
They got dicks over there?
Do they
Yeah,
have?
no,
that's a
it
good
was
question.
Yeah.
it was
Funny.
a tough. It was a tough match. It was a tough match. We definitely would have loved to have that one, but it is what it is. That's sport, and we move on and try and improve moving forward.
You guys do get a lot of red cards, JJ. I will say the refs are not doing you any favors.
Well, and I saw the penalty, the one you posted about our free kick defense certainly needs to get better, but how is this even a penalty?
Yeah.
I like that you're doing that, JJ. I like that you're coming at the refs.
Yeah.
Might be why they're giving more red cards to your
Bingo.
team
Could be.
than anybody else. They don't like the way you're playing. Something to think about.
I mean, it truly is. As a small club, some of those things where you don't have a voice necessarily, you don't have the ability to speak up, and obviously, people are careful with what they say. I'm happy to be that voice, and I know, because I do know what it feels like to be a fan and literally an owner now in those situations where you start to see a lot of calls stack up certain ways, and sometimes you're wondering, is it just because nobody's ever spoken up about it or because we are a small club, whatever it may be. So I'm happy to speak up about it, shine some light on it. And yeah, there's definitely calls that go this way or that way here and there, but this season it does seem oddly stacked up in a certain way multiple times, and you start to get those official apology letters multiple times, and you're like, okay, how many times do we get these official apologies before it's like, all right, let's take a look at this whole thing here. So frustrating, but at the end of the day, truthfully, we just need to play better football. That's just a fact. You can't put it on reffing. You just got to play better football.
Soccer. Yeah, they got to play better soccer for sure. Do you have anything to say about the, what's that?
football.
We'll talk football here in a second. We're talking soccer right now with J.J. Watt, who owns the Burnley Soccer Club. Have you thought about saying anything about the TST refs and your thoughts on them? Maybe the front office at TST, a bunch of bums. Isn't that what you were saying? These guys don't know shit.
I think that it sounds like they've got a really good crew of refs in there, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I mean, if we do happen to play your team, maybe me and Dix, we slide some free coupons to those refs.
Whoa!
Don't there's $1 million on the line.
Kick them out.
There's $1 million, but the integrity of the TST is paramount here. We can't have scripted conversations happening at TST. Why? Because J.J. Watt, Burnley owner, is trying to slip a few Dick's bats to the refs. I don't like what's going on here at all, J.J. We heard what you said about those refs. I'll remind them before the game even starts. J.J. Watt said you're fat. That's why you're
sloppy.
That's why you're
ugly.
at TST. Yeah, this is
Scared to pull.
This is the most important weekend of your life, he said, even if you had kids or anything like that. That's what JJ wants.
What's your team name?
Come on, dude.
Do you even know soccer? It's the Concafa Soccer Club.
Sweet
So
logo.
it's the CSC.
We're the CSC.
Oi! Oi! Oi!
CSC.
Yeah, we are.
That's why the lightning's there.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear those chants.
Yeah. Oh, my God. It's going
Did
to
you
be...
design your uniform? I'm looking forward to seeing. CSC
Yeah. Part of the uniform, the whole thing.
Absolutely.
It's actually a Thunderdome there at the top, if you see. The top of the Concafa is the Thunderdome. You see. So
I'm pretty disappointed in myself how long it took me to grasp that. Yeah. It was slightly embarrassing.
I'm seeing it.
Okay.
That's all right. That's all right, Jay.